What up, crew? It's your boy The Pace, and we're here in Montreal for 48 hours. So here's what I ate in Montreal, Quebec for 48 hours. If you're planning to travel here, this is my guide for you. First things first, we gotta go to La Banquise, the top spot for Quebec's national dish of poutine. It's no tourist trap. Locals love this place too. What makes La Banquise so special is their extensive poutine menu. You got poutines with corn dog. The T-Rex has almost every single meat under the sun. Expect lineups during the day. And La Banquise is open 24 hours. And this place still sounds busy at 3 a.m. So here's a closer look at the menu. All the different kinds of poutine combinations you could possibly think of. And there's an opportunity to make your own custom poutine as well. Poutines range from $15 to $30 based on size. But this one spoke out to me. La Festival. It has steak hash, Swiss cheese, and onion rings. Peppers are a bonus. And sorry for the visual, but I was drooling over this thing. I love crispy onion rings, but the fries were crispy to perfection. The cheese curds had a springy, rubbery texture. La Banquise definitely uses quality products. Buddy got a large smoked meat over there. Another specialty food of Montreal. Oh, here's a bit of a cheese pull. Well, not even a cheese pull. It is just the gravy, the meat, all in one bite. I'm just ready to dig into this thing. It's 3 a.m., super hungry. Let's go. That was amazing. And totally worth a heartburn eating this late. But if you're hitting up Montreal, La Banquise should be on your list. Just be ready for a possible lineup depending on the time of day. It was the next day, and I found this fountain, which was kind of cool in this random mall. But first things first, let's grab some food. Also, quick shout out to Place des Arts. It's a beautiful place with multiple structures. I saw this orb par spy. I don't know how you say it, but this is quite beautiful. You go up next to it, it's very reflective. But there's a lot of art installations in Place des Arts. The next spot we're going to hit up is in the Montreal neighborhood of Montreal. La Binerie. It is a restaurant that's been in operation since 1938. Is known to symbolize the heritage and working class food culture of Quebec. Quebecois style comfort food like a tourtière or meat pie or pâté chinois. What I got here was, of course, again, another poutine. This one here is ground beef, steak hash, very peppery. The cheese curds, amazing. This is an example of the baked beans. They were sweet, a sweet, hearty side dish. I recommend it. And my buddy got 2 meat pies as well as and an old school breakfast. Poutine was overall delicious, savory. It's a very rich gravy, more richer than La Banquise, but I'd still say La Banquise is the top spot for poutine. Fries were somewhat crispy over time, but the cheese curds were quality. A1 cheese curds right there. Also, the decor of this place, nice, cozy, very classic. And if you're looking for a brunch, they do have brunch specials here as well, where you could experience all of the comfort foods in one sitting. As we're walking along, a few nice murals along the way to Little Portugal, where we're going to eat next. It's a friendly little cat over here.
Hey, buddy.
Meow, meow.
How are ya? Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Locate Jackie Robinson, who used to play for the Montreal Royals, and you'll find our next spot is Coco Rico. One of my favorite spots for Portuguese Natas. The chicken here is not bad either. There's a lot of different options here. You can get sandwiches. You could get just the sides by itself. The Natas are the main star of the show here. And you know what? While we're here, why not? Let's get some salad. Let's get some Portuguese chicken. Let's test it out. But I came across this place one time when I went to Oshiega about a decade ago. And I've always loved it since. This is the Portuguese chicken. Huge pieces of potato. So tons of potato on top of the fries I already ate. But let's try this chicken. Oh yeah, that chicken was definitely fall off the bone delicious. The coleslaw, nice and tangy. I enjoyed that too. But now time for the star of the show, the natas. And they're so warm, fresh out the oven. Yeah, that's definitely delicious. Incredibly sweet, beautiful flavor. It's rich. And flaky too. Amazing stuff. Definitely give Coco Rico a visit if you do like those tarts. Now I know it's a food video, but we're incredibly stuffed, but right beside it is Schwartz, which is the de facto #1 place for smoked meat sandwich. And there was no lineup, so I missed out on a good opportunity. Who is that? Another look at the Jackie Robinson mural. A really good find if you're into street art. But it's late night after a night out. The best place to get smoked meat, or the next best place, is Dunn's, which is open 24 hours a day. This location opened up in 2000 after the original location, located in Rue St. Catherine, opened up by original owner Meyer Dunn, closed in 1998. This location is run by Meyer's great-grandson, who serves as the VP and upholds the family recipe and traditions of the early days of Dunn. So after that breakdown, we're hungry. Let's get some smoked meat. I haven't gotten smoked meat yet. We're gonna go for the Reuben, straight up, pure sandwich. And this thing was massive. Like, this was basically, I would basically palm both of these. Sauerkraut, you got Swiss cheese in between the massive pieces of corned beef. You get a gigantic pickle. Fries, a bit floppier than the other two places that we've had beforehand, but yeah, this was delicious. Delicious for a 3 a.m. meal, of course. I mean, I wanted to try Schwartz, but this is I'd say up there with some of the best sandwiches that I've had here. Is it comparable to Katz in New York? That's another story, but it's the next day because I ate way too much on the first day. We're here in Chinatown, and I gotta hit up Coco, which is a patisserie specializing in Asian or Chinese style buns. And one of my favorite things to get in this location is the coconut bun, which is very unique. Usually these are coconut filled buns, but you get the coconut on the outside and it gets all toasted and crispy and crunchy. Beautifully, freshly baked daily. And yeah, you can't get nothing like this in many of the bakeries. Usually the coconut filling is inside. I actually kind of prefer this, toasted on the outside. We took a walk with a random tour group for about a couple miles in Old Montreal. And it took a moment for them to realize that I was not a part of this group, but I had nothing to do on this Sunday morning while my buddy's still waking up. But yeah, beautiful sights and sounds of Old Montreal. Lots of places to eat here too. Got to see this random dude. I took a bike ride from Old Montreal, headed back to Place des Arts, where I wanted to answer one question. Does the Tim Hortons hit different up here relative to, say, Toronto? I want to get an ice cap. I want to see if it tastes different. I want to see if it's, you know, probably more creamy, or is it not as well put together? Some people playing chess. So I went to a Tim Hortons. I got an ice cap. One difference right away is that the cup is paper relative to the plastic you get, but the ice cap itself, very rich in flavor. I thought this was probably one of the best I've had in a while. For dinner, we got told by locals that this was the Portuguese place to go to. Poule Mouillée. Butchered that. But it's right across La Banquise. And this had a more extensive menu of, I guess, add-ons along with Portuguese chicken. Look at that rotating chicken. That is freaking beautiful to see. Oh. And this was a lineup too, so you could tell that this spot was bumping. What I ended up getting was called Le Mike Albert. Included a ton of fries, not that I needed more, some chorizo, a mini steak, and pieces of chicken, and a salad, which I really needed the fiber because I've had none of that this weekend. But a mountain of fries, and the fries were crispy. The fries were really well done. The chorizo, made in-house. It was beautiful. And the ever so needed salad. This was actually one of the first things I ate, no lie. I needed that relative to meat and potatoes. But this is the bistecca. That was a little bit tough in my opinion. But the chicken here, oof, that was dripping. That was dripping with a bit of the, it's like a bit of a tangy hot sauce, but fell off the bone, was juicy, amazing. Tried to eat a lot of the salad, but at this point I was incredibly full. This is the sauce here, the original sauce used on all of the chicken. Overall, the sauce is almost like a savory chicken gravy with a tangy kick, in my opinion. But yeah, I rate this place. 20 bucks got me this meal that could probably feed a family of 4. But yeah, that's basically it, because our flight, we're gonna catch a red eye at 1 a.m. and head out of here. But that is 48 hours in Montreal. And I can't leave without seeing one of these in the airport. So if you hit up YUL, there is an arcade machine with a ton of these old school games in it. There's Galaga. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just in case like there was a few of you going to Montreal for the summer. Great place for tourism, lots of art, lots of things going on. But yeah, if you need a starter guide to food, maybe check these places out. Don't do what I did, probably throw in some vegetables in there and be a bit more healthier. But till next time, it's been your boy The Pace. Peace.